Всем привет, с вами мистер Дёртман, и сегодня мы будем продолжать играть в такую замечательную игрушку, как Mass Effect. И в прошлый раз мы остановились на том, что мы погуляли по доступной нам территории Цитадели. Вот. И я тогда уже офигел, какая она огромная. Ну да. Ладно, продолжаем, короче. Нам поход сюда. Вот так. И поехали.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Ну да. Она ж сержант. Мне что-то показалось, они Соленко одного звания. Она сержант, Кайден лейтенант, а Шепард капитан. Блин. Кстати, я хотел поставить апгрейд на винтовке. Что-то забыл. По-моему, да? Сейчас проверим. По-моему, забыл. Точно забыл. Ну ладно. Опа! Что это за магия? Но звучок прикольный. И к черту на все, давайте танцевать. Ладно. Опять магия. Так, вот что-то нам говорят, там можно поговорить. Такс.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Гарус.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Приветствую тебя, Гарус.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Типа намек, что я опаздываю. Ну что ж, хорошо, вперед. Раз мы опаздываем. Да, садик неплохой они сделали. Так, он там типа Сорян. Ой, господи, Сорян. Совет будет стоять. Разрешите посмотреть. Да что, не та винтовка. Вот это. Не издевайтесь, пожалуйста, давай. Там никого нет. Врут.
I like that fountain. It's very soothing.
What are those, cherry trees?
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach
Cherry?
the council. Think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance?
Наверное, да. Что с тобой не так, чувак? А? Ну ладно.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Черт.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of
Одного
one
испуганного рабочего.
traumatized dock worker.
У нас доказание пьяного и обкуренного бомжа в России считается серьезным доказательством.
Nihilus was a fellow Spectre.
У них рабочий даже.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain
Просто
Anderson,
напуганный рабочий.
you always
Не
seem
считается
to be
веским
involved when
доказательством.
humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
Как ты
The
давно
mission to
знал?
Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Ты сейчас дам. Тратит.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
Что-то
I
было здесь
agree.
с текстурами не то.
Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Наверное, нет.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Ай, да что такое гребаный
The
стул?
Council has
Подвинься.
found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
Вот
This
ты
meeting
сволочь
is adjourned.
просто. Просто сволочь он. Найду и
It was a
уничтожу.
mistake bringing you into that hearing,
Скотина.
Captain. You and Saren have too much history.
Мне нравится вот так
It made the
называть.
Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Нифига себе. Ты упоролся? Ой, то есть нет, Сарин упоролся точно. Он накурился.
Tell me about this history
Я
between
ему
you
дам
and
на землю
Saren.
нападать.
I worked with him on a mission a long time
Маленький
ago.
человек убьет
Things went bad.
этого
Real
спектра, а мне пофиг.
We shouldn't talk about this
А,
here.
стоп. Меня же хотели
I know
спектры
what he's
тоже.
like.
Спектры тоже
But he has
защитить.
to be stopped.
Ну ладно. Так.
What's our
Окей,
next
что
step?
дальше?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
Ну с Гарусом вообще надо
I have a
поболтать.
contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Не совсем
You can't
понял.
just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I
А,
need to step aside.
теперь все дошло до
I
меня.
need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Ну, погнали. Долгий диалог.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken.
Сломан.
He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Не, возможно, так будет плохо слышно, если я положу их на стол. О-хо-хо. Блин, загазировка, что ли,
Our
сгонять пока?
ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Who cares if we get a seat on the council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
О-хо-хо! Вы издеваетесь? Хо-хо-хо! Хо-хо! Я Санта. Ё-моё, это надолго.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the
Ого.
rogue agent down.
Другого спектра? А, ну да, Шепарда же хотели в спектры зачислить. Ну, я уже знаю, как будет развиваться сюжет, просто отчасти. Нас все-таки зачислили в
Tell me
спектр,
about
когда-
Barlavon.
He specializes in moving
случится.
large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes.
Не сегодня, так завтра.
He's got an impressive client list.
Блин, мне уже надоело эти
Ambassadors,
диалоги
diplomats,
читать.
Spectres. That's probably why
О,
the Shadow Broker
ура.
uses him.
Последний серый
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Никто даже в лицо этого Shadow Broker
I should
не
go.
видел. Так, ура!
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in
Настало
the
время
ambassador's
одеть
office if you
наушники.
need anything else.
Так. Чё зырим? А? Парамат. Но он мне и не дал туда. О, еще хранитель. Он мне не давал туда стрелять на самом деле. Да, не shift, пробел. Так. Что это происходит? Эй, ты! Атака с воздуха. Не
That
попал.
guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the keeper.
Упоролись? Он прям перед вами.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
А у флорианца прикольный цвет кожи.
Yes, is there
Черно-красненький
something you
такой.
want?
Нигерский. Нига. Так. Про чё? Ага.
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers.
Ну да.
I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Типа мини-задание?
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even
Обожаю
know who you
RPG.
are.
Я
I'm
итальянец.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Спасибо. О, первый. Так, сначала наверх. Там того чувака заберем. Заодно еще с этой стороны посмотрим, может еще здесь хранитель сидит. Не сюда.
I like that fountain. It's very soothing.
Ну, тебе все, что успокаивает, нравится. Особенно с мигренями. Мигрени на самом деле страшная вещь. У меня была мигрень пару раз. Это ужасно просто. Просто ужасно. Так. Нифига здесь нет. Здесь я не пролезу. К несчастью. Ладно, пойдем с этой стороны. Тут же есть выход. Да, ну блин, так неинтересно. Так, нет, здесь никого, уходим, все. Уходим. Здесь вроде бы еще парочка была.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the
О.
Volus will be right on their footsteps if they
Ну
succeed.
погоди, ща.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
Угу. Так, есть. Кстати, мне же там 3-й уровень дали. Надо прокачаться. Доступно умение первая помощь. Ну ладно, станем пока. Блин, я так отступника даже ни одного очка не собрал. Да? Офигеть. У Эшли. Ну почти так же, только у нее больше штурмовая винтовки прокачаны. Так, а у Кайди... у меня тоже первая помощь. Так, ладно. О, журнальчик обновился. Так, просканируйте хранителей. Вау. Окей. Идем к нашему финансовому гению. Так что на другую сторону перейти надо.
Maybe, but I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the council knowing it?
Maybe the council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know. But if it's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
Не впутывать тебя. А вот надо бы тебя. Ну ладно. Он просто прикалывает иногда издеваться. Так, там никакого хранителя нет. Здесь тоже. Ладно, уходим. Нам нужно к нашему еврею. А оказывается, этот еврей, помимо всего прочего, торгует информацией, так что он большой еврей, жирный еврей. Кстати, где Гарус? Окей. Почему бы нельзя было его здесь просто оставить? Опа. Кто это говорит? Здесь нет никого больше. Кайден, с кем ты разговариваешь? Окей. На самом деле я тоже ненавижу политику. А ты тоже пропадешь, Кайден? Да, тоже пропадает. Ну, открывай уже, дай я выйду. Дайте я сойду. Так. О, сосканировали. Так. Кто беспокоит хранителей? Я? Нет, я не беспокою хранителей. Как вы вообще могли такое подумать? Чтобы я беспокоил хранителей? Да вы что? Да не было ничего такого. Вот не надо мне тут, да? Так. Кстати, надо сохраниться F6, что ли? Так, что-то зависло. О, точно. Ну, прекрасно. Раз завершено. Академии. Нет, здесь он, что ли? Вот, точно.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
Вот нравятся мне такие люди, которые прям вот прямо отвечают. Так, о чем я? Фу. Окей.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune.
Небольшое состояние?
These are exceptional circumstances.
По-моему, дороговато
I'm going to
какое-то
give
будет
it to
дело.
you for free.
Free?
What's the catch?
Да.
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
Saren's turned on a lot of people lately.
I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know
Так, ну
more.
давай, что ты мне расскажешь
Tell me
о
more
сером
about the Shadow
посреднике?
Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information,
я не знаю,
and
было
it
это или
has
нет.
made me very wealthy.
Я помню, что я с ним
The
разговаривал,
Shadow
но...
Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
Не, нормальный такой человек. Ну, скажем, такой немножко штатский. Так, стоп, что ж, опять какая-то фигня на мышке. Так, надо заканчивать есть за компьютерным столом.
Tell me more about your job.
Так, ну все быстренько пройдем. Я надеюсь. Пусть поболтает еще. Я не помню, было это в прошлой серии или нет. Честно, вот не помню. Да еще вдруг он что другое сейчас скажет.
I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
По-моему, это было. А, черт.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
Да.
What makes
Пусть
the
ладно,
Presidium so
расскажет.
special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Слишком много. Так. О президиуме, да?
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Большинство. Нет, это было уже все. Пошли отсюда.
Goodbye, Commander.